Hey everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, like and comment on this video. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, and like and comment on the video as well. Today I'm doing a Q&A, as you can see from the title of my video. Q&A with Tumi Mahlokoi.
Just ride, pull up on me, ride, ride or die for me, ride, just ride or die.
Earlier on my Instagram and Facebook, I asked people to throw in a couple of questions that they would like for me to answer. And if you do not follow me, here are my handles. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. So, getting right into it, I actually made myself a cup of tea because I'll be spilling the tea. I got like 30 something questions, I think, and in total for this video I'm gonna answer only 15. I didn't want to choose them myself because it was gonna look like I chose the ones I wanted to answer, so I just put them all in here and I'll just be picking one out every time in answering. I'm only gonna answer 15, so I hope they're the best 15 and not some of your spicy questions, because you really spiced it up. Hey, right. First question. Hold, please. Okay. How do you know a girl is sexually attracted to you? Whoa. I don't know. I feel like if she looks at you some type of way, like, you know, she gives you that eye. And if you guys are texting, then, you know, throwing hint signs, like you need to throw some hints or stuff like that. And if you guys are together, she's like touchy. You know that fake giggle that we goes through. Oh my god. Yeah, then she definitely wants you to hit. Okay, so for those of you that don't understand the question of like, why would I be off court for such a long time? I'm a South African netball player, and last year on the 3rd of July I was at a tournament. I was at USIS. I was playing USIS and I tore my ACL. So basically, if you tear your ACL, you need to go through surgery, and you're off for approximately 9 months. So the thing is, I only knew 2 months after the injury, so 2 months after July and August, that it was an ACL. Before that, I thought it's just a strain or something like that. So 2 months after, I found out that it's actually an ACL and I need to go through surgery. And I'm thinking, I've already been off court for 2 months, and now I need to be off court for another 9 months. So yeah, how does it feel? If you asked me this question, like when I found out I had an ACL, like it was worst day of my life. I remember, like, as soon as the surgeon was like, ACL, before you even say 9 months, I was like already in tears. Oh my god, you're not serious. Please. That type of vibe. And then like going through the journey, honestly, funny enough, it was a journey that I needed for my mental strength. And just through this journey, I found out who I really am and why am I playing netball. So I stopped like thinking that I'm playing netball just to make teams. I found the reason, the core of why I'm playing netball, and now I appreciate the sport on a whole other level. I enjoy training. Like, I play netball because I want to play netball. I'm not playing netball like to make teams. Of course, like, you train and you want to make teams, but I play netball because I want to play netball and it's my passion and I love it. So yeah, it was hard. I didn't like it at first, but honestly, it's been the best journey that I've ever had to go through in my sports career. You know what I mean? But I would have been back on court right now if it wasn't for the virus and everything else that came. But low-key, this virus did give me some time, but now I'm just like, yeah, I need to. We can go back now. But yeah. Third question. Have you ever dated 2 people at the same time? What? No. I've never dated two people at the same time. I don't know how people do that because, firstly, time, sweetie, I don't have it. And already dating one person is like a lot. Like it's time, it's effort, it's energy, and I'm that type of person. Like I give everything. I give everything to absolutely everything. Basically, what I mean is I give 100% to everything I do, you know. So dating two people wouldn't work for me. Like I don't know how people do that. Like don't do that, guys. You're wasting people's time. Please don't do that. Do you have prayers you constantly had to repeat to achieve the goals you achieved? Sure. I'm a tear up. I do. I think the biggest like prayer that I always prayed for is, God, if there's anyone that knows like my future, it's you, you know. So I just pray that the path that I'm going through now is what's going to get me to the future that you have for me, you know. So it's basically just always praying for like wisdom to make the right decisions. And something that I always pray for, and I feel like everyone should pray for this, is that the people that you have around yourself, pray for the people that you have around yourself, that those are the people that genuinely want what's good for you. Because there's so many people that are just around you just to know your plans, like what is her next move and blah blah blah. So I always pray for the people that are around me. That's why I always have like 1, 2, 3 people around me that are like, you know, going through the journey with me. But genuinely pray for that. Pray for that. But that's my constant prayer for my path. The path that I'm taking now is what God wants for my future, and the people around me always. Always. Okay. I'm on number what? I'm on number 5. I'm on number 5. We're still on the right path, kind of. Did you ever think you'd have an accident playing the sport that you love? Absolutely not. Can I just say, I didn't know what an ACL injury is until I got to varsity. Because in my team, like, there's been like a couple of players that had ACLs, and I'm like, what is that? Like, no, torn ligament, been off for a year or so, and I'm like, thing is, you never feel like these things will ever happen to you, or I never think like certain things will ever happen to me. And so when it happened to me, I was like, me, you know. But I never did, but I'm still here, and crazy enough, I'm still going back to the sport. Like, it must break me more. I am going to fight. 6th question. Are you dating? Yes, I am. I'm currently in a relationship with an amazing person. So yes, I'm dating. Currently I'm dating. Why did you start a YouTube channel? Okay, so I'm a sports athlete. Yeah. But basically I've always wanted to follow a YouTube channel for like I'm a sports athlete, and basically like I've been looking for YouTube channels of like sports people in South Africa. You know, I find it very interesting, like how do they live, what do they do, this type of vibe, like those type of things keep me interested. Like I'm very interested. Right now I'm watching a lot of like YouTube channels for people overseas that are like student athletes and whatever. So I didn't find that for in South Africa. But if you do know someone that has a YouTube channel, please like leave the YouTube channel name in the in the comments. I'd really like to like subscribe to that. But yeah, so I was like, if there isn't, then I'm gonna create one, because I find it very interesting how we live, how student athletes or sports athletes can live, like to travel all the time. And if you're a student athlete, like you still, I know, like sometimes I would study on the bus, like literally on the way to a tournament, I'm like there studying, you know, like I want to take like videos of like going to tournaments and all of that, so like just to see behind the scenes. So I've always wanted to see that, especially in a South African context, and I've never found it, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna create that. So I did that, and I hope you like it. Who inspires you? I like these. I look up to people for different things, you know. So I'll give you an example. Like I look up to Bonama Tiba for her hustle. Like that lady hustles, and no one hustles harder than that woman. You know, no one that I know. You know, so I look up to her for like a hustle and how unapologetic she is about it. You know, I look up to a netball player, former netball player, Sharonay Layton. She's also a defender. She played for the Australian Diamonds, and how aggressive she is on court, and not aggressive like hurting other people, no, but how she's like aggressive, and she plays, and she knows she's, when she gets on that court, darling, she's going to murder it. So I look up to, but like with both of these people, there's one common thing, and that's being unapologetic. Like Sharonay Layton plays unapologetically, like she's going to murder whoever she's defending. So, and thirdly, like my mom inspires me. Yo, my mom inspires me to like she has such a beautiful heart, and she cares for people like so much that I really like one day want to be like her. Like, I mean, I do have a nice heart and everything, but she's so caring and forgiving, and I'm like, forgiving is still something I'm still kind of struggling with. Like I forgive, but I'm still like, you understand? So I want to forgive genuinely. Like I don't want to forgive and then bring it up. And I mean, you do me wrong, I'll forgive you, and then one day I'm gonna be like, wait, nah, do you remember good to you? You understand? And that's what I don't want to do. Like I want to stop that. Okay, 9th question. Would you go back to an ex of your choice? See? Or lose your life to COVID? Yo. Me, I've lived shame. COVID can take me. 19 years on this earth was enough then, or is enough. Yo. What? I don't know what that is. I've only been in entanglements.
Got into a different kind of entanglement.
10th question, goals for yourself in the next 5 years. Okay, I have a couple. So the first one is next year playing for the under 21 World Cup team. In 2023 playing for the World Cup team, but the senior, so the Spar Proteas, and then being signed overseas. And finishing my degree, hey, like we need to be done. So finishing my degree as well, and doing my honors as well. So those are my goals for the next 5 years. I'm just making money. I just want to make money, guys. I just want to make money. Honestly, money. Yo. 11th question. Do you have a favorite tattoo? Absolutely. So I have 2 tattoos, so it wasn't that hard to choose. I have 2 tattoos, even though I wish I had more. Okay, I'll show you. I have 2 tattoos. 1, 2. My favorite tattoo is definitely the one that I got recently on the 3rd of July. which was like kind of celebration for a year since injury, you know. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, 4 more questions. Okay, how did you learn to be comfortable in your own skin, and what advice would you give? I don't know if this will count, but for a long time I was very insecure about my height. I'm 184. Yes, 184 meters, and in primary, like, you get bullied for that. Hey, which is now looking back at it, is like, you're stupid. Anyone that bullies anyone for being tall is, well. Anyway, I felt very insecure because, like, I was always the tall one. I was, you know, and I just felt like, no man, I'm too tall, and you know, people don't like me. People don't, you know, when you're still thinking like. Like, people won't want me because I'm too tall and but anyway, now being where I am and actually playing the sport that I play, I'm actually not that tall. Like, in a netball team, I'd be like considered normal height. 1.84 considered normal height. Guys, me, I'm happy with my height. So yeah, I was very insecure about that for a very long time, and I know the girl that asked this plays netball, and she's quite tall, and I hope it's something that you never have to be apologetic for. It's beautiful. You are beautiful, and I absolutely love your height. Like, embrace it. How did I get over it? I stopped caring what people thought, and I just lived, sweetie. I just killed it. You know, I think my height is what makes me very beautiful, and I believe that your height makes you very beautiful. So yeah, I just stopped caring what people think, and I just did me. Yo, I think this is the 13th question. Did you ever have to prove your potential to your family? No, I've never. I think, like, my family believe in my potential more than I believe in my own potential. Like, no, I've never had to do that. Like, my family is absolutely very supportive, and they're the reason why I'm here, to be honest. They pushed me to be here, and it wasn't like forceful. Like, people mustn't think, oh, they forced it. No. My family always pushes me to be the great person that I am. So, no. I've never had to prove anything to anyone, for a matter of fact. I think these are the last 2 questions. I don't know if it's what, but you know what? I'll do the last 2. How good of a cook are you? Yo, guys. I can cook, guys. Like, and funny enough, like, in primary, high school, I didn't cook. I hated cooking until I got to varsity, and I'm like, I need to cook because I can't be eating takeaways. I don't like takeaways that much. Yeah. So I was like, I need to cook. So I really did the thing. Like, I really do the things. Like, okay, I can cook, guys. I'm gonna be. I'm a very good cook. I wish I had pictures, but I don't take pictures of food. You know, that's something I really don't do. I was gonna put it here like clap, but no pictures, no proof. But I can cook. Last question. I don't know if this is the 15th or the 16th, but if it's the 16th, then you guys are lucky. How do you deal with being known and loved? How do I deal with being known and loved? Just embrace the love. Like, I always say, take whatever love you can get. I just really embrace it. And you know, something that I hate about people that are very known, that I try not to do, which I actually don't do. I don't do, is that, you know, when people start getting known, if you text them or anything, DM, oh my god, I love it, zero reply, zero interest. Like, I get it, they're like, oh, I got so many. I don't know, I don't like that. That's why I don't DM people, like well-known people or whatever. But Yeah, I don't like that, and I don't do that. Like, I try to like literally DM everyone back that says congrats girl, oh I love you, oh, I think you play well. You are going to get that thank you, and if you have done that before and you've never gotten a thank you or a response, I'm very sorry. Like, I'm personally apologizing right now. But how do I deal with it? You just take it all in. Take it all in, and don't let it make you cocky, man. Like, don't let it make you cocky. But I love the messages that people send to me, and yeah, I just embrace it. Like, really, just honestly, I embrace it. And yo, my tea really got cold. This was a good Q&A, man. Let's do it again. Ching! But anyway, that's the end of my video. Anyway, that's the end of my video, and thank you for watching. Actually, thank you for getting to this point, because hectic. Thank you for even getting to this point. And don't forget to like, comment. Please comment and tell me what you guys think. And if there's anything else you would like to see or want me to do, please leave it in the comment section as well. And subscribe. Did I say subscribe? Please subscribe. Bye, guys.